Domino's is more than just pizza. It's one of the most recognizable fast food brands in the world, operating in over 90 countries, with thousands of locations and tens of millions of orders every year. But how does Domino's manage to bake millions of pizzas daily while maintaining the same taste, texture, and quality everywhere? Today, we'll go behind the scenes of one of Domino's largest production centers, a place where dough is created on an industrial scale, sauces are blended with jewel-like precision, and cheese melts under the watchful eyes of automated systems. Get ready! We're heading into the heart of the factory, where every pizza is not just a dish, but a product of culinary and engineering precision. Production begins long before the dough reaches the rolling line. Every ingredient, from flour to tomato paste, undergoes strict quality checks. Flour is delivered to massive silos, stored under perfect humidity and temperature. Before use, it's sifted again to remove any possible impurities. Tomato paste arrives in special sealed containers. At the factory, it's turned into Domino's signature sauce, with added salt, oregano, basil, sugar, and other secret spices. The cheese is 100% natural mozzarella. Delivered in chilled blocks, it's processed on-site, cut, shredded, and tested for moisture to ensure it melts perfectly during baking. Every ingredient is tested in a lab for taste, aroma, microbiological purity, and recipe compliance. The secret to the perfect pizza lies in the dough. It's what gives that signature texture, crisp on the outside, soft inside. In giant mixers, flour, water, yeast, sugar, salt, and vegetable oil are blended. Each batch is mixed at precise times and temperatures. The dough must be elastic, uniform, and bubble-free. After kneading, it's divided into portions, future pizza bases. Each portion is sent to a proofing chamber, where primary fermentation begins. Here, under controlled temperature and humidity, the dough rises, becoming light and airy. After fermentation, the dough moves to the automatic shaping line. It's gently pressed and stretched to the desired diameter. Domino's uses a unique method without rolling pins. The dough is stretched manually or by special equipment to preserve structure and airiness. The edges are kept slightly thicker for the crust, while the center is thin, perfect for layers of sauce and toppings. Every base is checked for weight, diameter, and defects. Only perfect ones move forward. Next comes automation. A measured amount of signature tomato sauce is dispensed into the center of each base. A rotating disc spreads the sauce evenly, leaving the edges bare. Then comes the cheese. Automatic dispensers weigh and distribute shredded mozzarella evenly across the pizza. Domino's aims for perfect balance. The sauce shouldn't overpower the cheese, and the cheese shouldn't drown in sauce. That's why recipe ratios and dispensing algorithms are strictly monitored at every stage. Now the fun begins, adding toppings. Pepperoni, bacon, mushrooms, olives, bell peppers, pineapple. All arrive chilled and pre-sliced. Workers or automated systems, depending on the facility, arrange ingredients according to patterns. Each pizza type has its own weight, order of layering, and placement rules. For example, on chicken and pineapple pizza, meat first, then fruit. For vegetarian pizza, cheese first, then vegetables. The speed is impressive. Over 1,000 pizzas per hour on a single line, and not a single topping should end up on the wrong pizza. Once assembled, pizzas enter a tunnel oven, a massive machine where temperatures can reach 300 degrees Celsius, 572 degrees Celsius. The oven works like a conveyor. Pizzas move along a metal mesh belt, slowly passing through heated sections. Baking time is 6 to 8 minutes, depending on dough thickness and topping amount. In that time, the dough bakes through and browns. Cheese melts and stretches in golden strands. Toppings release their aroma. Every pizza emerges with a perfectly baked crust and a mouth-watering, melted top. After baking, pizzas move to the automatic slicing station. Special blades cut them into 6, 8, or 12 pieces, depending on size and order type. Next comes visual inspection. Staff check each pizza for correct toppings, no defects, and proper placement. Then, packaging. Each pizza goes into a branded Domino's box, labeled with type, baking time, shift, and batch number. Boxes are sealed, stacked, and sent to the shipping area, ready to be delivered to Domino's stores across the country. The finished pizza boxes are sent straight to freezing, especially if they're semi-finished products destined for Domino's stores. The temperature? -18°C. Thanks to flash freezing, the flavor, texture, and aroma are fully preserved. Pallets of boxes are labeled, wrapped, and shipped to distribution centers. Every step is digitally tracked. Each batch has a QR code, production date, route, and even the name of the operator who packed it. Domino's uses specialized transport, thermal containers, refrigerated trucks, and in some countries, autonomous vans with climate control. The main goal, to ensure the pizza reaches the oven in perfect condition. Domino's secret weapon is speed. When an order comes in at a store, the pizza base is already prepared. Employees just add fresh toppings and bake it on site. But that speed is made possible thanks to a logistics system that runs like clockwork. Every day, thousands of pizzas are dispatched along optimized routes. The software forecasts demand based on weather, holidays, and promotions, ensuring stores are restocked just in time. Everything is automated, from shipment schedules to GPS tracking on every truck. Even city traffic is factored in to avoid delays. Domino's is always experimenting with new flavors, and it all starts at the factory. Dedicated test kitchens and experimental labs are on site, where food technologists develop new recipes. They experiment with dough, thin crust, thick crust, sourdough, and even cheese-stuffed crusts. New sauces are crafted here too: spicy, creamy, garlicky, BBQ style. Toppings are tested in countless combinations, from honey-glazed bacon to vegan sausage. Focus groups taste every new idea, rating flavor, aroma, appearance, and even how the pizza holds up during delivery. Only after passing all tests does a new recipe go into mass production. Quality isn't just a slogan, it's a factory-wide protocol at Domino's. Every 30 minutes, microbiological tests are performed on dough and toppings. Moisture, pH, and temperature are measured continuously. Cheese is tested for fat content and meltability. Surveillance cameras monitor each step of the process. Packaging lines include scanners that compare each pizza to a standard image. Too little topping? Rejected. Uneven sauce spread? Rejected. Domino's allows no more than a 3-gram deviation from standard. If there's any doubt, the batch is scrapped. Domino's is a global brand, but every region has its preferences. A single factory might produce different doughs: yeast-free for India, rice-based for Japan, or cheese-filled crusts for Brazil. Sauces, spices, even cheese blends are tailored to local tastes. Domino's partners with regional suppliers: tomatoes from Italy, cheese from the Netherlands, spices from Turkey, all meeting global quality standards while feeling local to the customer. Now you know, behind every simple Domino's pizza lies miles of conveyor belts, tons of ingredients, hundreds of people, and dozens of control stages. From grain to box, from yeast to sauce. Everything is calculated, refined, and automated. So when you open that box and breathe in that aroma, you know, yes, this is Domino's. And next time you order a pizza, remember the technology, the passion, and the precision behind every single slice. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you at the next factory where everyday things are made in extraordinary ways.